What's up, guys? Ramblin Man here. Okay, so I wanted to touch base on something. Like, there's been all kinds of stuff going on. You have the stuff going on with Israel and the battle over the Gaza Strip and all this. That has been going on for years, okay? So don't look for it to change. It's not going to change. But also, if you look at, if you read your Bible, you know that Israel will never fall. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Here's what I'll tell you, though. When it comes to the CDC, the WHO, everybody talking about masks, how many of y'all are totally confused? Because, you know, first off, you have Biden that told us if we all got vaccinated, get vaccinated, okay? Whatever he did, that creepy Joe stuff. Okay, so first off, he tells us to get vaccinated, then maybe we can have a 4th of July barbecue, which, you know my stance on that. That's already happening. I don't know what he's talking about. But here's my thing. So first they're talking about, you know, if you've been vaccinated, maybe we can, you know, you might not have to have a mask on if you're outside. Well, now, like a week later, it's like, if you've been vaccinated, now you don't have to have one inside or outside. In most indoor in most places. So which ones would you have to have them? So I just think it's a bunch of crap and they don't know what to do with it. Really, let's be honest. I think it's a bunch of bull. Okay? Now, do I think that COVID is real? Yes, COVID is real. Do I think that it was planned? I'm not going to go out on a limb and say, hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist and I think that COVID was put in place to ravage the world or anything. Whatever. Here's my thing. If it wasn't real, all the countries wouldn't be suffering from it. But I will tell you, when you have things happen like... It's nothing in my mind says that COVID didn't happen. I know a lot of people suffered from that. A lot of people have died due to COVID. What I'm saying, though, is when it comes to, like, getting the flu, when you talk about all the cases of COVID, but then you look at the flu and there's only 1,800 cases, come on. What that means is that anything that was tested, they're testing after the fact to say, oh, did this person have COVID? Oh, they did. That's why so many people were making jokes about, and I know it's not joking when people pass away, but like somebody has a car accident, whatever, oh, they died from COVID. You know, things like that, because it was such a, anytime something happens, what are they going to do? They're going to test for COVID. So if you don't think that flu, pneumonia, all those different things had nothing, if you think that none of those had anything to do with any of these deaths or anything, you're crazy. What happened is they've taken COVID, though, and I believe now we're at a point where the country's trying to keep, the government is trying to keep control. And since that's not working, they're trying to find something else to do. I mean, first, they haven't even addressed the border. And let's be honest, if COVID were such a bad thing, why would you let any illegal immigrants you want come in with that haven't had the vaccine? They're not wearing masks. They're just running around. If COVID were such a big deal, really as big as the government's making it, wouldn't they want to keep people out from other countries coming in that don't have vaccines? Tell me that. Riddle me this. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Why? That doesn't make any sense. No, it didn't pass anybody else's brain that, hey, if, you know, they don't want us around with no mask in the inside, and they don't want us going around, they wanted us all locked in together. But you know what? We're going to let all these illegals come in. We'll put them all together, let them be an incubator for COVID, and then release them amongst the U.S. If COVID were that big of a deal, why would you do that? Tell me that. Why would you do it? Makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. So that's just my thought on it. I just was thinking today, and I thought, you know what? That a lot of these things are not making sense right now. First, a week ago, they're like, hey, you might be able to go outside now without a mask. Week, 2 weeks, whatever. Now you might be able to go inside without a mask some places if you've been vaccinated. Okay, but we're still releasing illegals all across the U.S. Have fun. Enjoy the U.S. of A. We really appreciate you being here with no vaccination or anything else going on. So, y'all let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. Ramblin' Man out.